Today for the Bitcoin price, the Bitcoin breakout is imminent right now. Today or latest tomorrow, a little bit later than we thought, a massive breakout for Bitcoin is going to come. We will talk about the direction and also the specific price target here and what exactly we are expecting for the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term. And also guys, look at this. The golden cross for Bitcoin just happened today. We had the crossover. However guys, recently within the last few years, the Bitcoin golden cross has been not providing us with a very good performance. But there is one thing to consider, one condition which has to be fulfilled for the golden cross to be very bullish. And we will show you what this condition is and why we have fulfilled it this time. And the last time we had a golden cross with this condition fulfilled was actually all the way back, and we only had it one time. It was all the way back here in 2015, directly before we ran up here in this massive parabolic bull run all the way up to 20,000 US dollars. Guys, we will be talking about all of that, what we can expect for the Bitcoin price here in the immediate short term. And also we will be showing you this mind-blowing chart here about the 200-week moving average, which shows us exactly what we can expect from the Bitcoin price towards 2020, 2021. And well guys, I can tell you this is good news. So make sure you take a seat, make sure you smash up the like button, scroll down, click the like button here. It's completely for free and it really cheers us up. Thank you so much to at least 3,500 likes. And that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris and as always we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Okay guys, let's start here as always on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And as you can see, Bitcoin is still trapped here in this, let's call it ascending triangle. I know 2 days ago in the video I called this more like a symmetrical triangle, but I think it's a very legit thing to say that this is an ascending triangle with that triple top here, and I will actually treat it like that. Not only because of a bullish bias, but of course this is good news guys, because as you know, this ascending triangles, they tend even more often to break out to the upside, especially in this case here with that uptrend here leading into the triangle. I would call it an at least 60 or even 70-30% likelihood of us here breaking towards the upside. Also, we expected the breakout actually to come yesterday or today. However guys, it might come a little bit later. It might come even all the way up to tomorrow here. As you can see, this one actually goes perfectly until, look at this, midnight tomorrow. So it is coming a little bit later than expected, but one thing is for sure. I do think that a massive breakout here towards the upside or downside, more likely towards the upside, is going to come. Also guys, very important, if you do not want to miss out our future content, guys, the YouTube algorithm is changing. Please scroll down here directly below the video, and if you're not subscribed, click the like button. But very important here, go to the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, and next to the subscribe button, after you click it, you have this little bell icon, and if you click the bell icon and you press on all, you can make sure that you will be notified as soon as we are uploading our next video. Also, if we are pulling out here the volume, you can see that within that ascending triangle, we can see here basically a declining volume, of course also indicating right now that a massive move is coming up. If you were to pull out the Bollinger Bands, you would get a very similar prediction here. Also for the measured move price target, nothing has really changed here. It is also the same for this specific pattern here. If we are pulling it here and we are putting it, let's say the breakout is today or tomorrow, you can see that the breakout target is still 11,800, which is guys exactly the last CME gap above us, which remains to be closed. We are not a big fan of that, but of course we have to say historically there is some significance to that. So let's see if this actually plays out. But the most important thing here is guys, listen to this. With this showdown which is actually coming up today or tomorrow, we have a perfect confluence, actually huge rocket fuel here from the, let's go to the daily candles, from the 50-day and the 200-day moving averages coming up, and right now here preparing this cross. Actually, you know what guys, we crossed already today, and I wanted to tell you something. These golden crosses had horrible performance so far in predicting whether the Bitcoin price is going to go up or down. But guys, one thing, everyone seems to forget about is one very important thing which has to be fulfilled here for the golden cross to be a good predictor here for the future for Bitcoin. And we have been talking about that a few months ago already. If we are having the 50 and the 200-day golden cross crossing over, one very important thing has to be fulfilled. And this was only fulfilled so far. Look at this. It was only fulfilled so far here in November 2015, which was actually the last golden cross before we went into here this crazy bull run up to 20,000 US dollars. And all these other golden crosses did not fulfill this this condition. And I want to tell you right now exactly what it is. We actually talked about that a few months ago already, especially right here where we thought, well guys, we talked about it approximately here, a big golden cross is coming up and we think this is going to be bullish. But a few days before, this 200-day moving average began here to be downwards sloping because of this downtrend here, and of course it was invalidated, and we have been talking about that. And I do want to mention here right now which condition has to be fulfilled. So this blue 200-day moving average, it has to be horizontal or upward sloping for the golden cross to be really bullish. Let's go back in time right now and show you exactly why that is. And I want to show you exactly what happens when we have a golden cross with the 200-day moving average, which is like right now, and this is the good news, horizontal or upwards sloping. And guys, lean back, take a seat, and make sure you watch that, because the last golden cross we had approximately right here. You can see that the 200-day moving average was slightly downward sloping here, which invalidated the golden cross as to be very bullish. It actually gave us a contrarian indicator here, and the price went significantly down afterwards. Let's check the other one. Well guys, we had one here in April, May 2019. Of course the price went extremely bullish, but the Bitcoin price was not able to hold here and also went into prolonging of the bear market. And this was also because this downward sloping 200-day moving average was not able to level out and to be upward sloping. The reason for that, the qualitative reason behind it, is of course whenever the 200-day moving average is horizontal or upward sloping, then we can say, well guys, we have bottomed out, we had a long consolidation period, and of course this one here, whenever it is horizontal or upward sloping, this shows us, well, we had a long consolidation period, we have been shaking out the weekends, but this was also not the case here in 2019. Let's go back in time. Let's skip this successful one here. I wanted to go to the unsuccessful ones first. And if we are going here into 2014, you can see here in July 2014, downward sloping. The bear market was not over. We have not shaken out the weekends yet, and we didn't have this long consolidation period, which means that the 200-day moving average was still downward sloping, and that's why this golden cross was not successful. Very important. This is the most important thing to understand. And right now here, just in the end of this bear trend, we had the next golden cross upcoming, but the 200-day moving average was still downward sloping, which led this golden cross here to be not successful. Actually, once again, we have found a new local low here in August, September 2015. But look at this, guys. Only one time here in this bear market we had this golden cross here, the 50-day moving average, crossing above the 200-day moving average here. And as you can see, right here it was horizontal, starting to be upward sloping. And this was finally the bullish confirmation of this golden cross to be actually a bullish indicator, to be a bullish golden cross here, and also to be indicative for the future parabolic bull run here, which we actually had in 2016, 2017, all the way up to 20,000 US dollars. And the very important question right now is the golden cross, which happened today, actually also from the qualitative and quantitative approach here, just as bullish as this one as we had it before, or is it another fake out bullish cross here as we had it right here, or multiple times before? Well, let's zoom in and let's see here what this one tells us. And what we can see here is, guys, look at this. Let's zoom in. You can see this one is actually horizontal, and as long as the Bitcoin price is not catching a huge major dump here, the calculation calculation, the numbers which are going into the calculation of the 200-day moving average will not be high enough to make this downward sloping. So far it seems like this one is horizontal, even slightly upward sloping, which would validate this golden cross here. And let me put in this historical green arrow here, which would actually qualify this as to be a very bullish golden cross, and also indicative for this very parabolic bull run here towards new highs, hopefully in 2020, 2021, just as we have seen it right here in the only valid golden cross we have seen for Bitcoin so far. And the fun thing here though is, guys, the last time Bitcoin actually had a golden cross with this specific condition here fulfilled, we actually pumped here, and guys, look at this lean back, we actually pumped all the way up here to $20,000 US, 6,800%, which is a 68x. Of course, it remains to be seen if Bitcoin will do something similar right now. Of course, guys, remember the potential returns to scale here, the percentage returns are diminishing over time as the market gets more mature. But guys, let's see if Bitcoin will have at least a very nice performance here of, let's see, 250, 300,000 US dollars. That would be already amazing, and that would lead us to a 2,800% increase. And before I go into the next point, which is extremely interesting here regarding to this chart here, and also some very interesting tweets here we made, I really wanted to know from you guys, do you think that this golden cross here will be a bullish indication for the future prices of Bitcoin, a bearish indication for the future prices of Bitcoin, or will it be neutral? Please take part at the poll which is popping up on top of the screen right now. Click the poll right now and say bullish, bearish, or neutral. That would be interesting to know. My personal guess here, I'm not talking about the price tomorrow, not talking about the price next week. I'm talking here about the mid-run for 2020. My prediction is this will be bullish, but let me know what you think about that. And of course, guys, before we go into this mind-blowing data here actually indicating where the Bitcoin price might be going here within 2020, 2021, before I do want to show you that, I really wanted to show you a little bit more about our trades. Many people have been asking, and we have been very transparent with that recently. And if we are going here to Phemex, you can see our last orders trades here on the main account. Profitable, 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 not profitable here, the last one. But as you know, here on our sub account, we have been actually opening a new trade. But as you can see, no open position. We closed the position here in a profit of approximately 0.72 Bitcoin. I wanted to be transparent with that because, guys, I did want to stick to our trading plan. And we have been saying, well, guys, we are taking profits at 9,500. So this is exactly what I did here. I did want to stick to it. I didn't want to get too greedy, especially considering that I have here on Bybit, over on Bybit. This was another $100,000 margin trade here with free margin on Bybit. We have here another trade open, and considering that, I will let these profits ride towards the upside in case we are breaking out. But of course, I have my insurance here on Phemex with this profit I have taken, so not a lot of things can go wrong here. I did want to show you that. And of course, before we go here into the next thing, if you do also want to trade here with free margin on Bybit or Phemex, go to the pinned comment down below and you find our Bybit link, our Phemex link, our DueDEX link. We are trading on all these three different exchanges, as you can see it right here. Recently it has been going very well, but of course if things change, we will show you that as well, just as we have shown you one non-profitable trade recently. And yes, if you also want to take advantage of these free bonuses here, make sure you click these links. And yes, after 0.2 or 0.5 Bitcoin deposit, you can get all these free margins here for free, and you can withdraw the free margins. And next up, guys, I do want to show you this. This source is from lookintobitcoin.com. This one here is plotting the 200-week moving average heat map against the price. And it is very interesting to consider that, as you know, the 200-day week moving average was always holding significant support for the Bitcoin price. We actually only once wicked a little bit below here recently, but it still held significant support for Bitcoin. And what Philip Swift here, it's a friend of ours here, is doing, actually also an on-chain analyst, is he took the 200-week moving average and he plotted the Bitcoin price above. And what he did is he measured the slope of the 200-week moving average, and he derived whether Bitcoin is in a low an accumulation phase or at the end of the bull market here. Regarding the slope, actually the 200-week moving average is increasing, and as you can see, the more it is actually going steep here towards the upside, the more is the monthly percentage increase of the 200-week moving average, and of course the more red these dots become. And if we are having like a 15-16% increase of the 200-week moving average, you can see we are putting in a red dot, and of course Bitcoin is topping out here. And whenever we are seeing this 200-week moving average being comparably flat, like at a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% month-on-month increase here of the 200-week moving average, we can see we are at the bottom. We are actually at this accumulation phase. And here's the good news, guys. Here's the positive vibe I want to spread to you today. We are right now here at the 200-week moving average. It is actually right now slightly upward sloping. We are approximately here at a 3, 4, 5% month-on-month increase, which leads us to the assumption that we are in this accumulation stage right now. Also, we saw the same in 2015, 2016, and also here in 2012, 2013. And always buying in these areas, it provided us outsized returns within the next 1, 2, up to 3 years, guys. And this is of course something very bullish to consider if you're not only here for the short term, if you also want to zoom out and consider the long term for Bitcoin, because we are always zooming out. We are always trying to understand the full picture. And if you are doing that, and if you are comparing gold here, Bitcoin, to other assets in the world, you know how early we are. You know that we are the early adopters. We are the misfits. We are the crazy ones, actually. And I do want to show you this. Look at this. Bitcoin has 180 billion valuation. And gold's valuation is actually 50 times higher, more than 50 times higher. So Bitcoin can still make a 50x, and it just has a, let's say Bitcoin can make a 25x to 250,000 US dollars, and we still only have half of the market capitalization of gold. But look at this, for cash it is even crazier, and this is only cash. I'm not talking about like digital numbers on bank accounts. This is only cash. Cash is also like 200 times bigger. And stocks and credits, of course, guys, I mean, we don't even have to get into these crazy dimensions here with 266 billion US dollar in market cap for stocks and credit. So you can see how early we are here. Make sure you check out our Twitter, you retweet and you follow us. And the next thing I do want to share with you is this crazy thing, because you know the future inflation of Bitcoin got cut in half here with the halving. But if you look at these numbers, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, one of the institutions which are stacking Bitcoin, they have been accumulating more than 60,000 Bitcoins between February and May, and they have been soaking up 33% of all Bitcoin mined during this period. So even though Bitcoin's inflation is already so low, we have institutions buying up all the inflation and stacking it into their cold storage, guys. This is mind-blowing. Think about that when you are considering buying Bitcoin, selling Bitcoin just to buy back at price levels of 6,000, 5,000. Who knows? Maybe we are reaching this price levels, but do you want to stand on the sidelines when the big moonshot comes? We do not want to do that, guys. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's see where we are going to break out. The odds are in our favor right now, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you so much for joining the comment section down below. We will try to answer all the comments here down below. At least we will try. So thank you so much for that, guys, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye bye.